Hiya and welcome back to Cuba's Creative Flow. So we are doing the Meadow Book March, and apparently I've been spelling it wrong this whole time. So hopefully you'll still be able to find everybody else who's doing this collaboration. Um, but it's MEADOW Book March. So sorry about that. Nobody told me. I only just looked at the thing and I was like, oh, let me just double check that. So yeah, unfortunately. Anyway, so music and paint. So we're doing 17, 18, 19 and 20 within this video. And the prompts are music and paint. So this was from the Crazy Craft Challenge, this music book, which is a music theory book. It might have belonged to Betty Warbles. And it is a very old, it's actually falling apart. The middle is almost out. So I was thinking of using, because it's got this will be our music, so I'm going to use one of those pages for that, and it's already that has got paint on it, but we've also got paint on these papers. The base is already covered with paint, so that's ready to go. Recycled and distressed, so we have used some packaging from food, which is this tree of life thing. This is from, well, a book that's recycled. This was some note paper, so that's also recycled. And this envelope was again from my birthday, and that's recycled. That's been onion dyed. And then we've got spring, so that's our chick, or our bird, sorry. So this was the waste of one that I used in Seek, Gather, Create. So I thought I'll use this and back it with something. And then gold, I've created a gold background here on this second one. And then we've got a gold star. We've added some gold ribbon, and we've got some gold brads we're going to add into the grass on here in a second. And then we've got ephemera, which will be, I'm going to create a belly band out of this. So that'll be a belly band, and then the envelope will be tucked in behind. So that's the ephemera part. And with that, we are ready to rock and roll. So I think the first thing to do is the best, well, the best. The first thing I would do, well, this is just a buckle from somewhere that we'll add to. So I think that the first thing we can do is add in our brads. So we've only got one of these flowery ones, and then the rest are just, I've got some in other colors, but I was like, let's do the gold, seeing as that's one of the prompts. Ooh. One is usually slightly bigger than the other, so normally you can get them apart. Hope you are all well. Thank you for joining me, taking the time out of your day to come and see what I'm up to. Yeah, that's random enough. Right, so what we need is our glue, first of all. Oh, stuck. So we're using high-tack all-purpose very sticky glue. Dab a bit there. Let's do a bit more. Oh goodness, sorry about that noise. Slurping. So I was thinking, let's add a bit of gold behind here. Well, that's packaging paper actually, but so let's grab the family is home, so if you hear anyone calling me or voices around the place, it might happen in this video. Just a heads up for you. had the most strangest day. Well, not strange, it's quite nice. So I came back from dropping one of the children off, and a lady was outside, and she's like, "Oh, I love the paving on your," because it's like still the original one on the front of your house. And then we just got talking, and then she's like, "Oh, I've just recently moved in not far from here, and about a year ago or something." And then we were just talking about different things in the house and that, and I was like, "Do you know what? Do you want to just come in?" And she's like, "Oh, I thought you'd never ask." And I was like, "Okay." And yeah, so just today I showed a complete stranger around my house, and she actually she's given me her address so that because she's got a similar house to ours. She's like old Victorian, because we are slowly getting different things done in our house. This one's already ready to stick on, so she's given me the number of a decorator, which I thought was very nice of her. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I was thinking is, well, let's see where everything's going to be placed first before we stamp, because we are going to hopefully do a bit of stamping. We can't get anything off. Right, let's get all you guys up here on the envelope. Can't lose you. Right. Well, that was for stamping. So this is what I've already started. So I used this. If you have an IKEA near you, this is what we've actually got in our drawers. I even use it to line the shelves in the bathroom. It's under the sink. It's in all the drawers where the dishes are. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to use Memento Paris Dusk ink pad. So I'm just going to go in with that as well, just to make it change up the background a bit. Create interest is what they call it, isn't it? So yeah, I found it really, if you haven't got like, just have a look at what's around your house. You'd be surprised at what you can use to make marks with. Lovely. Okay, you go over there a second. Don't forget you've got that glue there. So I'm just thinking, is this going to be okay to do it like this, or my plan was to attach this here as well. So I'm wondering, shall I? But then this can be like a sleeve type thing. So shall we stick this down first? Or unless we stick the middle, could use hot glue really, but we haven't got it ready, soz. So we could have like two little tags or different things going. Let's go generous with the glue, I think. This paint's quite thick anyway, so it'll take it. Just saying, because the ribbon's slightly smaller than the actual buckle, so it might be best to do that actually. And then turn that over, and then glue. Glue. And then clamp. And I'll find them. Where's the other one gone? Here you are. Thank you. So that's, oh, that's going to move, isn't it? we're going to give it a shot. So if not, we're going to have, well, if these stay, then it's okay if that moves, but I could hot glue it. I can't do it after the event. Oh, who knows. Anyway, so this was a stamp background, like just scrap stamps. What do you mean? Like, as in, it was the, so when you'd stamp an image, you can just do it, have a scrap piece of paper on the side. So I was just doing that with a load of them, a load. So what I was thinking is, let's keep this, the peacock has, I know there's another secondary stamp there as well, but that's okay. This is going to be a big belly band. I don't think there's any rules as to how small or big they should be, really. So then I was thinking, well, we've got this like that. Let's glue this down. Just do it on there. So then it just creates interest on the back as well, doesn't it? Oh, little butterflies peeking out on this side, that's nice. Right, so that is that. So now, thinking, oh gosh, there's glue on the back of there still. So the envelope's going to go through here. I think it's only going to pop out a little bit. So we could either do the birds on here, or we could do them on this one. Well, I mean the bird. Bird and the tree. Actually, let's just tear out this page as well. So oh, you wanted to do that? Sorry, I've got some scraps from the Crazy Craft Challenge when I did the name prompt. So this was like the leftover. So I was thinking of doing, yeah, you stick with that, do that over there. This is going to go over here, definitely. So I'm wondering, should I add this first? Should we add this on the sides first here? Just a small amount. Let's go down and see. Let's tear a bit and find out, shall we? Oops, don't pop everything in the glue. Let's not do that. So I'm just going to let these go now. Let's hope that they stay. They'll glue in their own time. And then let's, oops, just paste this down. Oops. This is so delicate, oh my goodness. Right, stay there. So you want the envelope not to be, I really liked that. Can I save that? No dear, you can't. okay, no problem. Worth a try, isn't it? Worth a try. Right, you're gonna go here in the corner. And then you, let's add you this way. So still want the white tear, just so it stands out a bit. Super. I'm just trying to eyeball it into the right place. It's the opposite side. And then you can still see the pattern behind. That's good. And now I'm going to dab on that, the swirls. I have not created anything new. Literally this was in my stash from previous projects, so happy when that happens. You know, I haven't even actually used my die cutting, and I need to get rid of some actually, to be fair. Yeah, that one's going in as well, so let's go like that. Happy? Happy. Right, so next we've got these as well, and we've got this just to add further, but it might be too much. I want that to be the focal really. What do you think? Should we keep this as the, and then we can just add these leaves instead randomly? Yeah, that's going to work out, isn't it? Let's just do it. Unless we have it so that they're coming out of the... No, I think they're nice random, aren't they? Oh my goodness. Blobbing out the other way. Eek. Yep, you just put your thumb in there. Dear me. Should do it coming out the corner this time. So these were painted as well. Something else, I can't remember. So now, not sure about, don't think that will go with the design. So the envelope, so I've done it so that the flat bit is just folded over, and then the bits which are sticking out, I just turned them around and glued them here. So we've got the main envelope which can have something going in there, then we've got the actual flap which is another envelope. So before we wanted to just add a little bee somewhere. Shall we do it on here actually? Got a little stamp ready. Just using the Memento ink again, and it's in navy. Ooh, so this works all right. So just going on the... Ooh, gone all grungy, that's nice. Okay, wondering if there's... I should just do a bit of... just on the top of that. Right. Just thinking, is this going to be too much bulk if we add this here? It might be. We just add a little star there. Yeah, let's do the star. Could have had this both either way because it was smooth on one side and then it's. But I quite like the corrugated bit. I just hand cut that. I haven't got a circle punch of any type. I've got circle dies but not a punch, which is fine. I'm surviving without it. Oh, there was also, I was going to think about using that bee stamp. And then we've got a snail. Maybe another time. Oh, what we could do, seeing as we're still Cuba vibing, is add these stamps on this envelope if they fit. If they fit, then perfect. If not, unless we still got time to move this up a bit. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to reattach that. I say we add the stamps first. Why didn't you think of that? That'd be, oh god, don't do it on the picture. Yeah, these are from 1967 to 1968, these stamps. So glad I found these. I love this little image on the background that it creates. It's got so cute. Oh, I'm glad I took that star off first because we're missing. It wouldn't have fitted correctly then. Oh, thought I did it the wrong way then. Just looking at the thing upside down. It's all right. All is well. Right then. Now you can go back on, dear star. Let's make sure we cover our mess. Cover the mess. Oh, I had to warn the lady who came in. Her name was Debbie. I was like, please be warned, there are bathroom parts all over the house. As you walk in, you see this bath right in the hallway. And she's like, oh, don't worry. She goes, I'm just excited to see what's inside. And then she was telling me about how like the cupboard in the kitchen is called a maid's cupboard or something like that. And I was like, ooh. So basically I had a bit of an education. And hopefully these will dry flattish, even if they don't. I'm just happy that they're on there, and so they're so cute. Actually, before we do, I might actually need something in the corners, really, don't I? It's not essential right now. I think we need to. Let's pop this in here. See how it fits. Oh, it's catching on there. I think that needs gluing. Okay, stay down. Okay, so that's what pops out on both sides. That's all right. It's all stuck. Yes, you are. That's good. Yeah, that's cool. Right. I don't think I'm gonna be. I think that one is done now. I'm just gonna take another dollop of the glue out. Right, so you can park over here, and then we are. Well, have we covered everything in the prompts? I think we have. I think we're going to save you for the next one, definitely. But that's what I said on the last one, didn't I? But what I can do, so before, when we come back for the next one, my idea before we go was to just place these along here. Get what I mean? So like just create like a border type thing. So yeah, so I'll do that off camera. I'm sure you don't want to see me do that. But I think we fulfilled the prompts of, sorry, excuse me, arm. The prompts of music and paint. So we've got music, we've got paint all over this thing. Recycled and distressed. So that's a recycled packaging. So is this recycled envelope. And the distress, we've definitely distressed, well, nearly everything, even with like vintage photo. And yeah, spring and gold. Spring is our little, the outline of our chick, and the gold, there's lots of gold in the splatters and the brads, and I think there was a on the star as well. So yeah, oh, so good. And then the ephemera is this envelope, the vintage postage stamps, and the actual belly band. So if you're watching out for who are doing these prompts, they are at Music and Paint by Be Again Books. Recycled and Distressed is Artisan Road Creations. Spring and Gold is Honey Loves Paper. Cool name, by the way. And Ephemera is Donna Creative Space. So please check those people out. And Meadow Book March is Meadow Book Journaling on YouTube and Insta as well. So thanks for being here and take care. See you in the next one. Bye.